Joining me now for more on a debt facility recently secured is Bitfarms CEO Ben Gagnon. He joins me after the company got $300 million in that particular funding. Ben, what are you going to use this money for?
Yeah, it's a great question. We just spent the last, 6 or 9 months here really building up the team, the energy assets, engaging the right strategic advisors, and developing the right strategies. And the last piece that we really needed as a company in order to build out the HPC side of our business was the right strategic financing partner. And so last week we announced $300 million with Macquarie Group. This is a specific debt facility that's associated with just one of the two sites that we acquired in Pennsylvania and develop out HPC and AI infrastructure. So we're going to be drawing down on that in the next couple of months here to start making the initial payments on the long lead time items like substation transformers, transmission lines, and all of the other necessary equipment in order to build those sites out to HPC and AI.
How is your company navigating the current market environment where really no asset class is seeing anything but volatility in this particular space?
Yeah, the whole market has been hit really, really hard over the last, couple of weeks, especially the last couple of days. For us as a company, what we're really doing is we're focused on how do we create value on a multi-year time frame. And so, we're looking at what are the opportunities to build out long-term, lasting infrastructure that is going to be paying dividends for years to come. And so, the short-term volatility and the short-term kind of headwinds that we experience or we're experiencing now really aren't impacting our long-term vision. We're just staying very focused on where we want to be in 2028 and beyond.
Now, in terms of what the future of mining holds, what is your outlook and how do you quantify that?
So mining still remains a very profitable business. For us, even with Bitcoin today at roughly $77,000, we still have a gross mining margin of roughly over 40%. So it's still a very healthy mining margin. We think that Bitcoin mining is eventually just going to be vertically integrated into power generation and distribution. And so one of the things that we just accomplished here with our recent acquisition of these two power plants in Pennsylvania is not only have we unlocked a very powerful roadmap here for us to develop HPC and AI infrastructure, but we also future-proofed our business by getting those energy assets that we think are going to be much more suitable for Bitcoin mining in the long run.
What differentiates Bitfarms from other players in this space?
There's a few things that do. I think the big one here now is that we're vertically integrated on the energy generation side. We've always been a large internationally focused Bitcoin miner. With the recent series of acquisitions that we've done, we've really made a strong pivot towards the United States. So I think we're one of the first major international Bitcoin miners to come to the United States and re-pivot our focus here. But having that vertical integration with the energy generation opens up a whole new wealth of opportunities for us, especially under a new administration.
In terms of where this administration is heading and what it means for your particular business, are you looking at expansion beyond the U.S.?
So we've historically grown really, really internationally. We've operated in 4 different countries: Canada, the United States, Paraguay, and Argentina. Right now, all of our focus is on the United States, and it's been on the United States for about 9 months because that's where we really do see all the opportunity over the long term. For us, everything comes down to energy and the cost of energy. And in America, you just have the most robust energy infrastructure, the most cost-effective energy, a stable rule of law, and you have the ability to take control of your business in a way that we couldn't do that tapping into cheap energy elsewhere. So we're really, really focused on America. We think that energy infrastructure, which used to power heavy industry, and all that industry went offshore over the last 30, 40 years, all that infrastructure remains in place. All the dams and all the generators and the turbines to power American industry, it still is there, even though the manufacturing left. What data centers are doing now is we're taking advantage of all of that infrastructure from the old American manufacturing, and we're doing the new age of kind of digital manufacturing here with data centers and AI.
Ben, quickly, what is your outlook on the price of Bitcoin as we navigate this current environment?
Well, I'm still very bullish on Bitcoin. It's kind of an interesting thing for for the market, I think the market really views Bitcoin as a risk-off asset. But as a Bitcoiner, we view it as a I think the market views Bitcoin as a risk-off asset, but as a Bitcoiner, we view it as a risk-on
Ben,
asset.
we're going to take the opening bell. Thank you for joining. Let's take a listen.
All right.